Hello, I'm Nathan Gorton, Government Affairs Director for Washington Realtors. In our ongoing mission to bring you the most up-to-date information on home sales and home ownership in Washington, today we've brought in a special guest, the Deputy Chief of Staff for Attorney General Rob McKenna, Janelle Guthrie.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome. So Janelle, recently there was a big settlement between banks and the states that has the potential to help homeowners all across Washington state. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Absolutely. Attorney General McKenna was one of the prime negotiators in a recent settlement you may have heard about. In February, we announced that we had joined the National Attorneys General and the federal government in providing a $25 billion settlement with the nation's 5 largest loan servicers.
That's exciting. The other exciting thing for folks to know is the plural of attorney general is attorneys general.
It is.
Right? And
yes.
you used it very well there.
Thank you. Thank
Great.
you.
So let's talk a little bit about what that settlement means to homeowners in Washington state. If I am a homeowner right now who is underwater on my mortgage, but I've been paying my bills, is there any hope for me?
Absolutely. So one of the things that Washington benefited from was we received about $600 million in money that the banks are required to provide directly to homeowners in our state. And so that applies to 3 specific groups. So what we're talking about are people, as you mentioned, who are current but underwater. We're talking about people who are delinquent and in need of principal reduction or loan modifications. And then finally, the last group is a group of people who've already lost their homes due to foreclosure. So there's 3 major groups that are going to receive about $600 million directly from the banks in assistance.
So if I am a homeowner who is underwater but has been paying my bills, what should I do to see if this settlement helps me?
So what the banks are supposed to do is be reaching out to people already. But if you need help, you should always contact your lender right away or get help from a mortgage counselor who can help you navigate those waters. But I definitely, if you have a loan that is carried by either Ally, Bank of America, Chase, Citi, or Wells Fargo, you should definitely contact your lender.
Great. And can I just ask, does the Attorney General settlement help me?
Yeah, that would be the way to go.
Excellent. Now, if I had lost my home, is there some help out there for me if I was foreclosed on?
Absolutely. So that last group of people that we're talking about, the mortgage settlement administrator has just started reaching out to them. Some people are going to be receiving postcards that will let them know that they're eligible, and then they'll be receiving another claims packet from the Attorney General's office that will have our seal on it, will have our name on it, so you'll know that it's from us. But if you have any questions, if people have questions or if they contact their realtor, make sure that they know they can call the Attorney General's office and find out, is this for real? Because there are a lot of people spoofing this settlement help, and we also want people to know that they should never have to pay for assistance. So if anybody gets something that says, we'll get you your chunk of that money for folks who've been foreclosed upon, but it's going to cost you $200 or a percentage, that's a scam.
Okay. And talk to us a little bit about what the settlement does for nonprofit groups across Washington.
Yes, so recently we also announced in the end of August that a number of nonprofits in Washington state are going to split about $44 million in grant money that we received. And a realtor was on the selection committee, Peely Meyer. She was very helpful as a member of our selection committee. They had roughly 3 times the number of requests for the amount of money we had available. It was a tough job, and we really appreciate her help in helping sort through that. If people are interested in finding out about those nonprofits and who received those grants, they can go to our website, atg.wa.gov, and click on the little button right in the middle of the page. It says National Mortgage Settlement, and right on the side, once you go onto that page, there's a list of graphics that you can click on, and you can identify which nonprofits in your area received money.
Great. Now, Attorney General Rob McKenna was one of the lead negotiators on the settlement. Is that correct?
Yes. We negotiated with an executive team, and there were Republican and Democratic AGs on that team, and both were charged with trying to shore up their respective teams to get to this monumental settlement. It was definitely a heavy lift. There were a lot of moving pieces, but I think ultimately we achieved a good result for homeowners.
Well, sounds like great news for people who are in their homes right now and for those who have been foreclosed on. Is there anything else that our members should know, Janelle?
I just want to express our gratitude to the realtors in Washington State for your help keeping people in their homes, helping people find new homes, and helping them through this process. All through this mortgage crisis, the realtors have played an important role in the legislative process and also in getting the word out to help people. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you.